I'm eating I'm eating Aldi kimbap. And honestly, it's not that bad, and it's kind of spicy. That's my review. I'm trying to get some lightning bugs on camera. I think I got some. Did I? I think I definitely did. We should come through here someday with a trash bag and some gloves. Lightning bugs. They get quiet when they know people are peopling. I don't blame them. Oh, they're everywhere. You know what? I bet we'd see tons in the backyard because it's so dark.
Just got one for sure out there. I saw it on your screen.
We can try when we get home too. Oh my God, I was gonna show you my para folk, but my God, good God, does the loading screen makes me think that the game is like crashing. Every time I try to play this game, it makes me feel like the game is crashing. Oh, I moved my computer. I don't know if you don't look at the mess around it. I moved my computer. I don't know if you guys can tell. Look how little my camera is too. And my lamp, the lamp is gone. It died. I needed to replace it. Didn't think about that. Just went ahead and pushed my computer back instead of replacing the lamp. It'll be okay because I have that little thing. That's what I'm telling myself. This loading screen is even worse. Oh my God. I'm using my phone to film because I just got out of the shower and I had to plop down and breathe for a couple of minutes. When I got out, my heart rate was 126. I hate how it does this. Just use one camera. One camera. I like how they market like the pro iPhones like they're better. I would argue, who the fuck wants to deal with this? Dun, 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 dun. It's only been probably 3 minutes. It makes me think the game is gonna crash, honestly. Okay, this is my para. Her name is Water Bottle Vape. I constantly accidentally call her Watermelon Vape. She spends her days angry and sad, but otherwise soulless. She collects a lot of rocks and eats burnt toast. And sometimes she leaves her house to eat a nice pastry and be mean to people. And yes, she's rocking the Trinities and a face tattoo. My biggest fucking complaint with this game is they're always sad or they're always angry. The map is hard as shit to navigate. There's way too much clustered in together. They're impossible. Their needs deplete at a realistic rate, which is really, really nice. But they are impossible to like keep happy. They're always pissed off. They're always angry. Oh my God, I had her go to the bathroom. Look, she's just pissed. For no reason. I had you go to the fucking bathroom. Okay. Anyways, I just feel like the paras are soulless is basically what I was trying to say. Epps came in the room and handed me my Chex Mix and it distracted me. But I just feel like it's soulless in comparison to The Sims 4. There's a lot of people that think The Sims 4 is boring. The Sims 4 is as chaotic as you want it to be. It's as chaotic as you make it. This game, I feel like I'm in an uphill battle to make it interesting. I'm going to keep playing it in hopes that something will happen, but I hate the map. I think the paras are soulless. Why are you angry? I had you take a pee. You peed. Why are you mad? Are you mad that I made you wash your hands? Because if you are, that's fucking nasty. The map is entirely too hard to navigate. The controls are crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those games I have to get the hang of. I don't know. Also, Chex Mix, you count your fucking days. Because the last 2 things of Chex Mix that I got barely had any of these in them. I think they're called rye chips. If one bag doesn't have a lot, that's one thing. Right at the top, there's like 4. But if two don't, it feels purposeful. It feels like you're purposely trying to piss me off. That's my favorite part of this shit. It's because I opened it on camera and it felt my aura, is what it is. That or they just threw a couple on the top to trick me, which is probably what's happening. This is my hyperfixation food right now. I just exited a spaghetti era and went to Chex Mix. So now I think we're about to loop back to cheese quesadillas. Guys, I'm going to keep it 110 with you. I thought I'd be able to vlog a little bit from the Jeep. We're at therapy. As it turns out, it is not cold and rainy like the weather said it was going to be. It's very hot and sunny. So I can't sit in here and vlog like I wanted to. Trying to give you guys a refresher palette from my bedroom walls. But no, it doesn't get to work out that way. In fact, I think you can see my face starting to light up from how fucking hot it is. So I have to take my ass inside now. Let me show you guys something really quick. Don't mind the lighting in here. I think I said something in like a different video where I'm like showing you guys some t-shirts that I got this week. But the lamp on the other side of the room broke. So all I have is this light and my pink light, but the pink light doesn't count. So don't mind the light. But let me show you guys something. This is how far into my birth control pack I am. 10 days, okay? I've been on a period this entire time. Now, mind you, you start your period, or you should, around this time when you begin your placebos. This entire fucking time. It's about 12 days now. Hello? If I didn't just have a pap smear that came back normal, I would be worried right now, but I also am kind of starting to get a little bit worried. I honestly feel like, and I need to know if I'm alone in this, but I honestly feel like being perimenopausal is like voiding the fact that like birth control pills are supposed to help with bad periods. Like I feel like it's completely fucking void because I'm perimenopausal, but I don't know if that's like a fact. I just know it's been my experience, and the thing that's crap is like, I don't know, like I think a lot about the fact that when I was younger, I got put on birth control when I was like 15 or 16. And it made me feel absolutely crazy, right? And now, in my late 30s, excuse me, I'm on birth control to make me not feel crazy. So, like, as you age, does it like work differently? I don't know. Is that just a fucking conspiracy theory that I have? Because my periods have never been more wild than they've been since I've been on birth control. But at the same time, I have PMDD, so I have to stay on it because, guys, like, I legitimately don't think I would be here right now if I didn't have it. You know what I mean? Like, I legitimately don't know where I would be without it. So it's like you just have to deal with it. And also, like I said, I just had a pap and it came back normal. So should I really worry about it? But like when you're younger, they market it to you like it will help with awful periods. And when you get older, it makes your periods awful. Does that make sense? When you're younger, it makes you feel crazy. And when you're older, it keeps you from feeling like you're crazy. Am I crazy? Like, is anybody else experiencing that? Like, that's around my age. Is anybody else fucking experiencing that, or is it just me? I've never had an original experience before in my fucking life, but I feel nuts for it. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was just trying to nap before stream, and Epps randomly texted me and was like, hey, I'm gonna order you a Switch 2 because I've been putting money to the side and I know how badly you want one. And it like revived my will to live. So I'm gonna sit here and put on some makeup because I got something to talk to you about. What can I say? I like to own shit. So I want to start this by saying I'm going to be talking about like being on a GLP, weight loss, all of that. So if you're not in the headspace for that, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be yapping, but it might be for the rest of the video. So you might want to tune out now. I debated on whether or not I should even tell you guys this, but the fact of the matter is I told you that I started it. I told you guys at the beginning of the year that I started it. So like, why the fuck would I not tell you guys that I stopped? And like, why? By the way, my face has been very, very red ever since I'm not sure if it's my new skincare that's doing it, or if it's my new heart medication that's doing it. I'm not sure, but I've had this very like area right here that's been very pink, and I know it's not from the sun because bitch, I don't see the fucking sun. The most sun I see is from my vehicle, like from my door to the vehicle back to the door. So I don't know what the hell is up with that. Like genuinely, I don't know what this hooker's doing. She's got a mind of her own. Anyways, I started a GLP at the beginning of the year because I lost a bunch of weight and then I started to gain it back because my relationship with food started to get bad again. And I had the blessings of, obviously I had the blessings of like my doctors and everything to do it. So I was like, why the fuck not? I like immediately dropped 15 pounds, like immediately dropped 15 pounds. But then couldn't lose anymore. And I think it's because like it's in this uphill battle with like, not only what I said before, but also like I just had a blood test done and my prolactin is through the fucking roof. My prolactin is through the fucking roof. What is prolactin? Prolactin is the hormone that causes you to crave food. And there's multiple medications that I'm on, like my antipsychotics, that could be causing that. And here's the thing. I have schizoaffective disorder. I can't be without my antipsychotics, and not only that, my birth control could also be a contributor to that. But here's the thing, I PMDD, so I need that as well. And I really like genuinely thought that it didn't have like that many side effects other than like me just not being hungry, even though I only felt that for like maybe 2 to 4 days after the shot. And then I would just go back to being hungry, especially if I was like hormonal. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I had like 2 or 3 weeks where I didn't have my shot. And I noticed I always have headaches. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. I always have fucking headaches. Because of my POTS, because of my rapidly swinging blood pressure, because of hormones, like I always have headaches. But it got to the point where I was like canceling streams and struggling to film and all of this stuff because I couldn't push through them like I was able to before. And I really just thought it was because of my mounting like health issues. I'm like, oh my God, that's just what it is. Like that has to be it. I mean, it all, like the timing of it was too perfect. And guys, when I tell you these headaches became so bad, I couldn't fucking function. I couldn't function. I couldn't push through it. And here was the thing, no amount of like water or Tylenol or ibuprofen or rest or salt was helping me. Like nothing was helping me. And also the exhaustion. That is something that I'm used to. I'm used to, as somebody that has POTS, I'm used to being tired. As somebody that's mentally ill, I'm used to being tired. But the exhaustion would be so bad, I was completely fucking incapable of pushing through it to do things like stream. Even if I turned off my face cam, which is so easy to do. You just sit here, you play a game, you look at your fucking chat. That's all you have to do. You ain't got to worry about the camera. You ain't got to worry about what you look. You just sit here, be a fucking sweaty, chubby slob like I love to be, and not have to worry about it. Just have a conversation with your chat. It's not that hard. And I couldn't even push through and do that. So I didn't have access to my GLP. And about a little over a week after not having it anymore, I started to notice that, yes, I did have a headache. I have a headache right now. Yes, I would still have headaches, and yes, I would still be tired, but I also was pushing through having headaches and being tired because I didn't feel like I was absolutely going to fucking die. And I was doing the logical thing, and I was thinking, well, maybe it's where I'm at in my cycle. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's this and that. And then as the weeks go by, like I'm like 2 weeks without a GLP, and all of a sudden I feel completely different. All of a sudden, you know, I'm able to get out of bed despite being exhausted and function and do shit around the house. I'm able to go for a walk. I took my son to the mall for his birthday, which is a big thing for me because sometimes it's very hard for me to, one, not only be around people, but for two, to walk around for extended periods of time. I was able to do that. Like all this other shit. You know what I mean? I started getting caught up on my content. I started wanting to stream more. All this other shit. And I'm like, oh my God. And then by the 3rd week of being without it, I started to make the connections. Like, I can function despite having a headache, like I used to be able to before I was on a GLP. And here's the thing, that's not me saying don't try it. That's not me saying that you'll have the same, you know, experience that I had, because I've heard some absolute fucking horror stories about people beginning GLPs. Like, a good one to watch would be Selena's Spooky Booze story about hers. So I was actually terrified going into it as somebody that's severely mentally ill, that it was going to hurt my mental health, because she really went through it because of that. That ended up not being the case. What ended up being the case was I was looking at the side effects of it that I was personally experiencing and chalking it up to just like my other health issues. They were kind of getting buried in there with my other health issues. And the thing is, I wasn't losing any more weight. So like, is it worth it to have headaches so bad that you can't function if you're not losing any more weight? Is it worth it to fucking be so exhausted that you can't show up for your Twitch subs that are giving you $8 a month, which in this fucking economy is a lot? They're paying you to be there. They want to watch you, and you're not showing up for them. Is that worth it? Absolutely fucking not. It was not worth not being able to get out of bed to go for a walk with my husband because I was so exhausted when I wasn't losing any more weight. So guys, I quit it. I'm off of it. I am extremely nervous. Very nervous. I think I've been off of it for about 3 weeks, maybe a month now. I wasn't gonna say anything, but like I said, I started it and told you guys, so why would I not tell you that I stopped it? And also, I want to enthuse something very greatly. The way that I feel about this is like, it was like any other medication. You don't know how you're gonna react to it until you try it. That's any medication that you try. You don't know how you're going to react to it until you try. And somebody else's experience, while you should take it into consideration, you shouldn't not follow the advice of your doctors because you think that's going to be your experience as well. I kind of rabbit holed like massively before I started mine. Like, I wanted every end of the spectrum. I didn't just want to see the bad stories. I wanted to see the good stories as well. I wanted to see what other people who struggle with beds and other people that are on medications that are known to cause people to gain weight, were what their experience with it was, what other mentally ill people's experience with it was. And I gotta say, had I not had that time where I didn't have access to it, it was on back order, I didn't have access to it, I don't think I would have realized that that was what was happening to me, that it was exaggerating so many of my other issues, and it was like causing me to become debilitated. Like, I have these issues no matter what, but they were making them worse, and I wasn't losing weight. So like, is it even fucking worth it? No. One of my doctors did tell me, oh, at least it's keeping you from gaining weight, like it's keeping your weight like stable. It's robbing me of joy is also what it's doing. And you know what? I'm sure somebody's gonna get in my comments and be like, I was on one, or I'm on one, and I lost 50 pounds in 3 months, and it's great. Like I've had a great time with it. It's wonderful. It's perfect. Then go talk about your wonderful, beautiful experience and how much you love it in your own fucking video, bitch. I'm talking about my experience, okay? Oh my God, I got way too much of this. Anyways, it just ended up not being for me. It just wasn't for me. Yeah. So I'm off of it. I'm very nervous. I don't know what's going to happen with my weight. I've started Lose It again, which is like this calorie counting app that I used before when I lost a bunch of weight in the past. And I'm not going to be talking about that here because I'm not allowed to without risking my channel. So, and also that's not why anybody's here. I just wanted to let you guys know, full transparency. Ooh, looking very anemic. We love it. We're living our truth, guys. We're living our truth. I'm thinking about getting a walking pad. Like one of those walking pads that went viral a couple of years ago, though I'm sure they existed like long before that. One of those little tiny ones that can like fit under your desk or like under your bed, especially now that like Epps and I have like our big bed frame where we can fit storage under our bed. Oh no, which one? Okay, I was about to say, I couldn't remember which one of these grays that I used. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting one of those and like keeping it up here. It's very hard for me to get physical activity, but it's very important that everybody gets physical activity because I'm not allowed to overheat. So if I want to go for a walk, I either have to go like early in the morning or during the evening time. And sometimes I get the urge. It's one of those things, like I've always like I wouldn't say brag, but I've always been like, yeah, I don't have defiance disorder, like it, you know, because people are like surprised that I don't have a criminal record, and I'm like, yeah, because I don't have a defiance disorder. Like when people are like, oh, I bet you won't, I'm like, yeah, I won't. Like I don't give a shit. Like no. Oh, like that whole like, oh, you're oh, you won't do that because you're scared. I'm like, you're right. Sure, you're right. I don't care. I've never been one of those people that you could like poke me, like peer pressure me into doing shit because I like actually don't care. But I've also been told that that's also a form of defiance. So like whatever. But like I feel like, because sorry for saying like so much. I can't help it. I'm a millennial. But I feel like being told that I can't go outside in the heat is making me want to go outside in the heat even more. Like it's one of those things that's like I'm not supposed to have it or I can't have it, so it makes me want it more. You know what I mean? Oh my God. It's like caffeine. Like I want a fucking iced coffee so bad. So a lot of people with POTS still have caffeine. A lot of people with POTS just chug caffeine all day. It's not my POTS that I can't have caffeine. It's my fucking tachycardia is the reason that I can't have caffeine because it triggers it. But like the fact that I can't have it is making me want it even more. I've thought about getting like caffeine free like coffee for the Keurig and like seeing if I could like placebo myself with it. I don't know. Also, I want to clarify, me saying that doesn't mean you can have caffeine with POTS. I just mean a lot of people do, and it varies from person to person before somebody fucking starts. I just started putting on my fucking eyeliner with the wrong eyeliner. And I was like, bitch, you just told people how good the Maybelline or Tattoo Studio ink pen is, and look what's happening. It was the wrong fucking pen. It was one of the ones that I bought a long time ago that I hated. And I've just kind of kept it in my makeup bag because I used it like 3 times. I can salvage this, don't worry, but oh my God. I hope the fact that there's like other eyeliner under this wing doesn't like destroy the integrity of the wing, because I'm getting ready to stream and I cry. My eyes water a lot whenever I laugh. Like I cry whenever I laugh. And it's a hell of a time to figure out that your eyeliner's not actually waterproof, like when you're laughing. All right, I'm still debating on whether or not I want to put on eyelashes or lipstick because I've got to have time to open this thing and also film it before stream, which is in an hour and a half. And I'm debating on whether or not I want to wrestle with my cap card or not to stream it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.